Okay, these are 2 poems about Birmingham. You do not have these. But you could if you bought the book. Page 58 and 59. If you have your book already. It was really cool when I read in Toronto. Everybody had a book, and they were my friends, so they already owned the book. But they could flip through and see what I was reading, and it was fun. All right. Justin, where's your copy?
I let Hannah and Rachel borrow it.
Okay.
It's up to them. Look at him.
Okay. Who is that? Is that you?
No.
Chris?
No.
Who's acting up? Well, you're gonna get in trouble for it. All right. All right. This one's called Red Mountain. Artifacts. Strata. They tell me bead necklaces, trilobites. They traded Manhattan for beads. Mountain. I am 9. I braid my hair. Historical seems spelled by sound in DN. Iron ore with my grandfather. I see the dances. I find beads ground into the dirt. Raspberry fingers, the clink clink of the beads grinding, tapping against currency. Mementos, still here, still heart. The dust, heat dust, when it rains. Each other, miners, was red rivulets, iron water. This one's also about an elementary school. Speechless. I thought all Anns were named after her. My grandmother, fields left fallow till fertile, to write here, to the souvenirs of visited text archipelagos. Montgomery, a biography. Up, a city nearby. A biographer. In the spring orchards, lush life, silence. PEI. Pie. Sight, child imagination. Read her in the gables, green Wordsworth reading gables, castle, turrets, roots, magical marigolds, akin, growing spaces fastened together, islands named for a prince. A thought, a word, a series, a site, a house, a farm, a town, a place. This one's called Card Catalog. 400, 404, 411, 099, 419, verbal language not spoken or written. 400, 668, 700, 114 to 115, 710 to 712, 126, 98, literature and rhetoric, 800, 717 to 721, philosophy and theory, 801, 730, plastic arts, sculpture, miscellany, 802, 731, 809 to 811, 742, a labyrinth, 752, 408, with respects to kinds of persons, 912, 771, genealogy, names, insignia, 929, 529, chronology, 948, 652, processes of written communication, Lara equals wilder. A house made of mud baked in earth felt soft. We heard that Harper Lee lived at home, shut in, like Boo Radley. But I loved her. I loved her tree with the hollow hole for treasures. My name in different colored felt tip marker every week, the same books. Catherine Patterson with the deadly liberating rope. I haven't seen the movie yet. Have y'all seen the movie? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes? How was it?
It was very good. I cried.
Oh, good. I just reread Bridge to Terabithia a couple of years ago because I felt very numb and I couldn't get myself to feel anything. So I was like, well, when I was 9, I cried reading Bridge to Terabithia, so maybe that'll work. And it did. So if you ever need to cry, Bridge to Terabithia, the book, or the movie. Okay. I'm just going to read one out of the middle section, and then I'll be done. The middle section is my favorite one, and it's riding through Finnegan. No, that is John Cage. It's riding through Ulysses, yes, but it's using the mislastic form like John Cage, so you can see how I get mixed up between me and John Cage. I'm kidding, I don't really. He's awesome. Okay. This one's called Hades. Awake unto me, GWFH, heart. Besides, how could eyes walk, voice, yes, is. Hello, hello, hello. Awfully glad see her again, shadows. Hello, hello. Besides, how could you remember the love, Hegel, my Fichte? Yes, gramophone, keep it in the house. Remind you like a photograph reminds of faces, water-worn, soft dirt paths, act otherwise, marble, oddly. For instance, I, some wisdom, remember everybody. Alf, white of flowers, lives, chun, beloved, cemetery gray dreamer, soft fern blankets, ephemera, Kronos, beautiful. Die Liebe hört immer auf.